Ever wondered what it takes for a man to betray the very regime he was once a part of? This is a tale of such a transformation, a young man full of ambition and patriotism, pledging his allegiance to Hitler's regime during the tumultuous times of the Second World War. His name is irrelevant for now, but his story is not. This man, a fervent follower, believed in the cause and was ready to lay down his life for it. His dedication was unwavering, his loyalty unshakable. The man served with distinction, his blind allegiance to the regime undeterred by the horrors that unfolded around him. He believed in the cause, in the vision that was projected to him. He was a soldier, a devotee, a believer. But one day, his world was shattered. The same regime he had faithfully served turned its monstrous face towards him. His family, his world, was brutally taken away from him by the very people he had sworn to protect. The Nazis, the very symbol of his allegiance, were the executioners of his loved ones. The pain was unbearable, the loss insurmountable, and in that moment of despair, a transformation began. The man who had once been a loyal soldier decided to avenge his family's death. He swore to bring down the regime that he had once served, that he had once loved. He became a double agent. He used his intimate knowledge of the regime's workings to plot and conspire against them. The man who was once a believer became a schemer, a planner, a man on a mission. His transformation was not one of choice, but of necessity. His heart had been filled with love for his country, but it was now consumed by a burning desire for revenge. And so, our man was set on a path of revenge, turning against the very regime he had once served. But little did he know, his journey was far from over. Imagine living a life of constant fear, deception, and danger. Welcome to the world of a double agent. Our man, once an ally of Hitler, was now a puppeteer of deception, working both for and against the Nazi regime. His life became a game of chess, where every move was a calculated risk, each step a potential checkmate. He navigated the minefield of espionage, teetering on the edge of exposure and death. His heart pounded as he passed secrets to his contacts, hidden messages tucked away in ordinary objects, each one a crucial piece of the puzzle against Hitler's rule. He was a master of disguise, slipping into various roles as easily as one changes clothes. One day he was a soldier, the next a janitor, then a cook. His many faces allowed him to infiltrate areas off-limits to most, gathering intelligence and sowing seeds of disruption. Uncovering secrets became his lifeline, his weapon against those who had taken everything from him. He discovered plans for invasions, weapon blueprints, and the darkest intentions of Hitler's regime. Each secret he unearthed was another blow against the oppressors, another step towards his ultimate revenge. Yet, this life of subterfuge wasn't without its moral dilemmas. He was forced to make decisions that blurred the lines between right and wrong. He saw the humanity in some of his supposed enemies, individuals just like him, caught in the gears of a monstrous machine. He wrestled with his conscience, the weight of his actions heavy on his soul, but his resolve remained unbroken. He was fueled by a burning desire for justice, a need to avenge his family. His cunning and resourcefulness became his greatest assets, his mind his most potent weapon. He wove intricate plots, sowing seeds of discord and mistrust within the ranks of the Nazis. In the shadows of deception, he wove his web of revenge. Yet the more he delved, the further he fell into the abyss of darkness. His journey as a double agent was a treacherous path, a dance with death that he danced with grace and determination, all for the sake of revenge, justice, and redemption. Every story has an ending, but not all are written in stone. His was shrouded in mystery. In the final act of his life, our protagonist decided to take his vengeance to the next level. He had been a double agent, conspiring against the very regime he was part of. But now, he was ready to expose the dark underbelly of the Nazi regime to the world. His actions were daring, to say the least. He leaked classified information, sabotaged operations, and even assassinated key figures within the regime. He was a thorn in their side, a constant reminder that even within their ranks, there were those who opposed their atrocities. However, his actions did not go unnoticed. His fall from grace was swift and brutal. He was labeled a traitor, hunted down by the very people he once served alongside. Yet even as he faced the end, he remained defiant, a symbol of resistance against a regime built on hate and fear. Then came his mysterious death. No one knows for sure what happened. Some say he was captured and executed by the Nazis. Others believe he was killed by his own hand, preferring death over capture. There are even whispers of him faking his death and living out the rest of his days in hiding, forever haunted by the ghosts of his past. Many theories have been put forth, each more intriguing than the last. Yet the truth remains elusive, buried beneath decades of speculation and uncertainty. Despite extensive investigations and countless attempts to unravel the mystery, his death remains an enigma. In the end, he was a man caught between two worlds, his life a testament to the lengths one would go for revenge. His death, however, remains a mystery to this day. From a loyal servant to Hitler's regime to a double agent, his journey was a roller coaster of emotions and actions. His transformation was fueled by loss, vengeance, and a burning desire to make things right. His life took a radical turn as he became a double agent, scheming and plotting against those who had wronged him. But this path of revenge came at a high cost, ultimately leading to his mysterious demise. His story serves as a stark reminder of the power of revenge, the cost of betrayal, and the human capacity for transformation.